An economy is not for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. It's for our coming children of our children. It's the coming generation to come. And believe me, अगर आपकी 2-2.5 बिलियन 250 बिलियन की 300 बिलियन की एक्सपोर्ट हो, you will forget कि जी फौज में इतना खर्चा हो रहा है तो उससे इतना खर्चा हो रहा है. There is nothing like that. We're not spending any money. We're not earning any, how will we spend? So we have to try and take ourselves above this mindset जो हमने बनाया हुआ है. आप सिंध में ही देख लें कि जहाँ हमें थोड़ा मौका है और फ्रीडम मिलती है तो मैं कमोडिटीज़ की प्राइसेस बढ़ा देता हूँ, वो पूरे पाकिस्तान में बढ़ जाती हैं. अब ये मुझसे नाराज़ होते हैं. इवन as far as the last government, this government, everybody is angry at me कि इसने इतनी प्राइस कर दी. बाबा नहीं करोगे तो इंपोर्ट कहाँ से करोगे? तुम्हारे पास डॉलर ही नहीं है कि तुम इतनी कनकी इंपोर्ट कर सको. एंड व्हाई शुड आई पे इन डॉलर्स इफ आई कैन पे इन रुपीस? मोस्ट ऑफ द ब्रिजेस यू सी इन सिंध, and I think we've made about 7 on the Indus, and all 7 are public-private partnerships. I've gone into public-private partnerships even in the roads. Everything I'm trying to bring the public in. The concept is that countries, politicians, we make policies. We don't run the countries or businesses. That's for you to do. Our business, मैंने कहा था मेरे पार्लियामेंट की आप नेट पे उतार के देख लें. I told Imran कि बाबा sit down and हमारे साथ तो जो कर सकता है कर ले यार. That's besides the point. I'm used to being in Lahore in the jail rather than at home. I spent more times here in Punjab 8 years in just the jails of Punjab. So I'm more of a Lahori than anybody else. But that's not important because individuals don't matter. But sit down on a charter of economy with us. Let's talk to each other. Because you're also going to one day go and I'm also going to one day go. सब मौत पर रख के सबको आनी है. ये तो कोई चीज़ ही नहीं है जो उसके बगैर हो सके. But let's sit down and think beyond, and not for the 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. 50 years का प्लान है चाइना का. ये मुझे 10 साल पहले पता था. 70 साल से ग्वादर यहाँ था. इनको नज़र नहीं आ रहा था. किसी की सोच नहीं जा रही थी कि यहाँ से सिल्क रोड जाता था when मुगलों के ज़माने में. And trade was between China and all the other Tans and other countries and India. Silk and spices used to come and go. All I did when I was in prison is educate myself, and then I went and made Gwadar. I did an agreement with China to make Gwadar. If we just get that operational, China saves $20 to $25 billion in bringing the oil from Gwadar to central China. Because if you notice China, all the port cities are developed. Mainland China has not been developed as yet. And that is where the opportunity lies. We develop mainland China, we send oil from here, you will get 5 to 6 billion in just the revenue from going to that part, but nobody took that path. हम तो ट्रेनें बनाने लग गए, मैं ट्रेन बनाऊंगा. That is not my business. वो तो मेरा कोई भी बिजनेसमैन बना सकता है यहाँ बैठा हुआ. अभी जो बसें चल रही हैं कराची में, that doesn't belong to the government of Pakistan. That's a private party. वो चला रही हैं, and they are making money or not money, I haven't noticed. But obviously if they're doing it, they must be making money. Why would they do it otherwise? So this is everything in the world, in America, is made by the private sector, not the public sector. ये public sector को हमने, ये हमारी पुरानी colonized ideas हैं, जो aid आती थी, वो सरकार के लिए यहाँ डैम बन गया हुआ. And what we are talking about producing hydel electricity is not from their dams. Dams we want to use for our own selves. as far as agriculture is concerned, I want to produce electricity from my running canals. I can produce 150 watts from my running canals in Sindh. So you can imagine how much you can make in Punjab. That electricity you give to the villagers and everybody else. The rest you take for yourself, for the industries of Pakistan. Yes, gas is important, but we have gas. Shell gas Sindh has. We've been begging them to let us do. Now I've come up with a concept where we are making a Sindh gas association where we intend to go in for concessions to shell gas, which is known as tight gas, which is a little expensive to get and later to come, but it is there. So why do you need to import it? And as is, मैंने तो आपको उस ज़माने में आप अगेन नेट पे चले जाएं, मैंने जो ईरान से आपको रेट लेके दिया है वो आज तक आपको कहीं नहीं मिलेगा. अब यहाँ तो कतर से गैस आएगी, फिर चलेगी, फिर आपको भी महंगी मिलेगी, हम इनको भी महंगी मिलेगी, तो फिर आगे बनेगा क्या? I have to provide to the business people of Pakistan inputs cheap, ताकि उनका output they can take, and then I will tax the end return. I will not tax them before, I will tax the end. कि जहाँ आप profit बनाओगे, then you will give us taxes. That is how the country is run. And it's not nuclear science, it's not tomorrow's theory, it's been done many times anywhere in the world. All you have to do is copy and paste. That's all you have to do. It's not something you have to evolve. So all I need from you people is to hold my policies. That's why I used to say when I was the president, whenever we spoke, whenever you came to the presidency, I said I will make the policies, but it is your duty to hold them, to make sure that they are implemented and carried further. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Whenever a term comes or a government comes, it thinks that they've come forever. And that never happens. Sadam Badshah to mere Mola ki hai. Insan ne to aana hai aur jana hai. That never happens. Unfortunately, they are always in this dilemma that we are here now, we are going to stay, and therefore we can do what we want. It's not important that what you can do. It's important that what the world remembers you with. Bibi Saba is remembered for what she did. I am remembered for the Benazir card, the 18th Amendment, the things that I did when I was the president. Who gives power in this world? I haven't come across one leader in the world who's ever given away power without any reason. If there is a uprising, if there is this, there is that, no. And nobody asked me. The best thing is that nobody asked me. When I gave away power, they were wondering, why is he doing it? They didn't understand that I was marking history. People's Party is a 50-year-old party. We lost our founder. We lost all his sons. Bibi was warned not to come. There was an attack in Karachi where thousands of my workers died. And she came back to Abu Dhabi, Dubai. And even then she came back because she was on a quest to make sure कि स्वाद से झंडा उतरेगा, पाकिस्तान का झंडा चढ़ेगा. और हमने किया. Best concept is that हम सब पाकिस्तानी हैं, पाकिस्तान है तो हम हैं, पाकिस्तान नहीं है तो आप कहीं भी चले जाएं, आपकी क्या वैल्यू है? वो तो सिर्फ पाउंड की वैल्यू है, डॉलर की वैल्यू है, आपके पासपोर्ट की कोई वैल्यू नहीं है, और किसी के पासपोर्ट की कोई वैल्यू नहीं है. अमेरिकन भी हो तो अगर वो if he has no money, then thank you very much, good of you to come. When we were in power, we did not vote when Syria, Libya, and these friends, Muslim bloc was voting for the war. I voted, I abstained, I did not vote for it. And they all told me, friends in high places told me, brother, you're against history. When I go, brother, I've lived with Kabul. I've lived with Afghanistan. I've got 4 million Afghans in Pakistan. I know what happens when these camps become, when the people go, kya hua? Wahi hua? Half of them died in the sea, and the ones that got to shore, now they want to, the British, the so-called mother of democracy, is going to send them to Zambia or I don't know what African state to keep them. They don't even want to keep them in Britain. So, mulk hai, aap hain, main hoon, hum sab hain. So we have to think like that collectively. We have to, your business people have to think collectively. You all have to make this charter of economy that was being told to me, with me and with other parties and everybody. If you are on this, then we are with you. If you're not on this, then we're not with you. Thank you very much. And I'm not saying you give me donations. All I'm saying is give me your will, your thought process, and your energy to be able to implement what you want me to, what I think the world of tomorrow will be. Thank you, gentlemen. God bless you. Please.
Now I wanted to open my house. मेरी सबसे रिक्वेस्ट होगी कि only
से लाहौर में साबिक सदर आसिफ अली जरदारी चार्टर ऑफ इकोनॉमी से गुफ्तगू कर रहे थे। उनका ये कहना था कि हमारी पिछली जो 5 साल